and today we're back with another video. In the video we're reacting to is creepy stalkers caught on Twitch, and it's a video I think of compilations put together by Leon. The channel, the name is Leon, and I'll make sure to put the original link in the description down below so you guys can go and watch the video for yourself, and make sure to comment, like, subscribe. And now,
an estimated 6 to 7.5 million people are stalked on a yearly basis in the United States. Nearly 1 in 6 women and 1 in 17 men have experienced stalking victimization at some point in their lifetime. You might know a person who has suffered from stalking, or maybe have experienced it yourself. This is a phenomenon that has certainly grown over time. For example, in the UK, there was a surge in stalking during the pandemic. Sometimes on Twitch, we as a viewer get to witness these moments where streamers get harassed and stalked by random people. Twitch allows for the streamers to broadcast their intimate life, which unfortunately sometimes can mean showing the dark sides of reality. We're going to be talking about some of these creepy stalkers that were caught live on Twitch. Let's start with the first clip. The first streamer we will talk about is Elgato, who was in Japan walking on the sidewalk when this happened.
This is day 21. This guy, whoa, what are you doing? Sorry. Whoa, is he just like trying to, the fuck? The fuck? He just started following me.
that's creepy.
And then trying to like, oh my god, I feel so disgusted right now.
As you saw in this video, Elgato was just minding her own business when this random man she had never seen before came up behind her. The first weird thing he does is take a look at her phone or stream setup. Elgato noticed that a random man was right behind her. After that, he began to grope her arm. Elgato was surprised and shocked at what was happening, that she didn't know how to even react. But he escalated further by touching the lower part of her body. The really creepy thing is the fact that this guy smiled and had no remorse for Elgato. He just did it so nonchalantly and walked off like it was no big deal. I'm glad that Elgato didn't just let that pass and yelled back at him. She said in Japanese, "Don't touch me." It was good that she got angry and made a commotion out of the situation. If things escalated further, bystanders would have noticed this harassment happening to her. Now, unfortunately, in situations like this, people tend to freeze up and not know how to react. This was the case for I'm Jasmine, who also faced a similar situation, but the guy was much more invasive.
That we don't talk about to you guys. There's hello. Hello. Thank you so much. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh my god, why are you touching me?
As you saw from the clip, I'm Jasmine was sitting down in a secluded area just talking to her chat when this random man appeared behind her. He started talking to her and sat beside her, in which he started touching her lower body. He kept touching her even though she was trying to move away and kept telling him no and stop.
Oh. Okay, bye. Nansai? What? What's that? Okay, bye.
That's weird.
Oh, what? No. I'm so...
King 27 T-cheered. X200 get lost jerk
Touching
now.
her?
No, don't stop, man. Man, stop touching me, man. No, no. No. Okay, go ahead.
He later asked if the camera was live, and he repeatedly asked, "What is your age in Japanese?" The chat witnessed what was happening, was telling her to stand up and get away from him. She eventually stands up and starts moving away, but gropes her again. This time she is a lot more angrier and tells him to stop it.
Bye. Okay. Okay, bye. I feel like I don't understand. He understands me. I don't get it. He's so. No, whoa, man, stop. Stop. Yo, stop it. No, just don't touch it. Bye.
She tries walking away, but he keeps following her. She even goes in a different direction, but he keeps on harassing her.
Yo, man, you following me? Oh my god. Okay, bye. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is literally my life. Oh god. What do I do? I don't even fucking know. I can't understand this for me. Run? What do you mean run? I can find a garbage. Okay.
She didn't go into a store and ask for help.
What do I do? Go to a store? There's no stores open. Oh my god, it's like, I don't understand he understands. Oh my god, man, I gotta go. Stop following me. Oh my god, I fucking hate this guy.
At this point, Jasmine is frustrated and doesn't know what to do. She keeps walking, and an anonymous person donates money to do a text-to-speech that scares him away.
Anonymous has just donated 66.66.
After a little time after the incident, she starts to get traumatized about this whole situation and visibly shows her crying on stream.
I can't turn off chat or anything because I feel unsafe. I've always been feeling unsafe. And I hate that because, like, I want to be able to, like, stream on myself and be okay, not like leave and then 5 minutes later someone touches me weirdly, like all the time. You know?
One thing you might notice about this whole thing was that she was laughing, trying to play down the situation, but in reality, she stated in a later video that she was uncomfortable the whole time.
And if I laugh, it's honestly because I'm like I don't know how to deal with emotional pain. I don't know how to deal with trauma. So everything I do is just I lighten the mood with laughter. It's not funny. I just don't know how to deal with myself, you know. So if I laugh, well, that's why.
Unfortunately for Jasmine, she had to deal with this a lot in Japan, and this wasn't the first time this has ever happened to her. Another streamer, Sushi Potato, also had a random guy approach her in Japan. Let's take a look at this clip.
ちょっと待ってね。28。20。あった。ねえ、ちょっと。ねえ、いいよ。just kinda。ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと。ちょっと待って。何友達。寂しい。We miss you. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! Go!
Go.
Okay. Sorry. 大丈夫よ。
Teach him to kiss.
お前が舞台。
Is he drunk?
Sushi Potato is clearly freaked out and trying to stop him from advancing, but this guy tries to get with her by repeatedly getting close by invading her space. He states that he is 28 years old and takes off his mask to look cool, but obviously she wants him to leave. She tries to be nice in order to stop him by telling an excuse to go back inside to see his friends because they miss him. He wanted to stay a little longer, but she insisted he go. Finally, he left. This unfortunately happens to her again when another random man tries to touch her in public.
June? June's not what's June? From June?
Where are you from?
Me?
Yes.
Antarctica. Antarctica.
日本語に おっぱいすごい。
Whoa, okay, okay, don't touch my boobs.
Dude.
Don't say oppa sugoi, touch my boobs, please.
パンティー、バチュアル。
最後の結婚30くらい。Bye. Bye. Get away. Bye.
He asks where she is from and she says Antarctica. He tries to touch her by saying that her breasts are nice. This time she acts more forcibly by throwing the tea at the man. She takes more action this time and he immediately stops and goes away. These clips show what women have to deal with on a daily basis. This could be a traumatic experience for a woman and can have negative effects on a person's psyche. The emotional pain just having to deal with these situations are horrible, and I hope that this doesn't happen to them again. Through Twitch, we were able to see from a woman's perspective on what it's like dealing with unwanted attention. These videos reveal the dangers of stalking and harassment. Something even worse could have happened to these streamers, but I'm glad for the most part they are safe. Stalking and harassment doesn't just happen to women, but men as well. Here's what happened to Sodapoppin, another famous streamer. Sodapoppin, early in his career, had a stalking problem. He had a stalker which Soda would refer to as the Creature. He was a fan of Soda and decided to go to his house after Soda's address was leaked.
I came over to our house. This is the next guy. And I was streaming, and Nick let him in. He seemed like a normal guy. He looked normal. I mean, a little bit socially kind of awkward, you could tell. That's just gamers in general, so we didn't mind. So, we let him in, and everything was fine. We went out to, where did we go to eat first? I think we went to Chili's. Yeah, it was me, Nex. No, actually it was just me, Nick, and him. Went to Chili's. And the next day, we ended up sleeping there. Apparently the guy drove 17 hours to get to our house. So we let him sleep there and we thought he knew, okay, this isn't my place. I'm an uninvited guest. I should leave tomorrow morning, get my rest and leave. He had to drive 17 hours back, so we let him sleep, but he didn't leave.
As Soda would state, he let the Creature stay at his house because he drove 17 hours to get there. The next day, he didn't leave. Later, they both went to a restaurant together with NMP LOL or Nick. In the restaurant, the Creature told Soda his chat liked him and that he was bringing something new to his streams. He used this as an excuse to stay at his house, but in reality, this wasn't true at all. Later in the evening, he offered Soda to do drugs, but he refused. He was persistent in having him take them, and Soda started to get very uncomfortable. Later, the Creature had an emotional breakdown where he started crying about some girl troubles he was having. Soda eventually asked him when he was leaving, and the Creature was surprised that he would even ask that question. Eventually, Soda stood his ground and told him straight up to leave his house. He finally does leave, but he told Soda that he left something for him.
He's like, I left something for you. That's what he said. And then he left. And I gave him a hug. Scary fucking hug. I was scared I was gonna get a knife in my back, honest to God. But at this point, now Nexius and Nick have to full search the entire house. What the fuck did this kid leave in our goddamn fucking house?
That's creepy.
He left literally pills of just straight up drugs and weed all up in that bitch. And we burned them. Oh, we burned the fuck out of him.
Why did you let him stay with you in the first place?
And that was the end of the Creature. So if you come to my fucking house, you're sitting on the porch and you're not coming inside. I'm sorry.
But later on, a video surfaced on YouTube of the Creature taking some camera footage inside of Sodapoppin's house.
Shut up. Are you serious?
this was one of the creepiest things about this whole ordeal. During this time, Soda was gone and the creature went inside his room to snoop around. Having a random person look at your personal belongings is seriously weird and creepy. Unfortunately, the story doesn't end here. A couple years later in 2018, Soda was at TwitchCon. In this clip, here he was sitting next to Andy Milanakis when this happened.
I don't want to meet you. Please don't talk to me. Yeah, seriously, don't. I really don't want to talk to you. It's a serious thing. Seriously, you creep me out. You've done some weird stuff. That's the creature. You ever see that?
No.
She's banned on Twitch. Don't show up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Seriously,
Fuck.
I don't want to meet you. Sorry. You creep me out. I do not want to see you. You're the one person. You've done some weird shit. You creep me out. I don't want to meet you. I don't want to duel you. If I did, I don't care.
Bro.
I'm really socially awkward. I don't know how to get out of this situation.
I'll get out of this situation. Don't talk to him again, or I'll spit on the floor until you want to get out of here. Pussy. I'm just kidding.
I like your shoes, but please stay away from me.
Dude, that was a compliment.
Okay,
I told you it's a compliment.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. No. I don't want to have this conversation on stream. We're on stream and I don't have this conversation here. Sorry. I don't like making awkward situations on your stream, but it's the one person I can't meet. It's a stalker. It's weird.
Yes, this is the same guy that was at Soda Poppin's house. He acted like nothing happened between them. Fortunately, nothing really happens after this clip, but again, Soda was very uncomfortable at the moment and wanted him to get away. I'm glad that Soda was able to get away unscathed from this whole situation. Things could have been much worse for Soda. It seems like the creature was having his own issues that led him to get so attached to Soda that he was willing to stalk him. Anyway, those are the creepy stalkers that were caught on Twitch. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to, please smash that like button because that helps the YouTube algorithm. If you also like my content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
That was creepy and scary. The guy, the last guy, the last Twitch, he let that stranger stay in his house. Well, stalker, that's something you don't do. He's really nice. And sometimes not being nice is not good all the time. Like, you don't have to. You should have just called it the cops when he showed up at your house. And for the girls, that was so disgusting. It's sad what girls have to go through, and guys. I'm gonna leave it there. But thanks for watching. Again, my name is MaeOkamie. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can stay updated when I post. And I'll leave the link to the video in the description down below so you guys can go check it out for yourselves. And until next time, peace.